You were on, brother. How's it going?
Oh, hey, Mike. Thanks for answering my call. I'm actually doing some lawn signs right now, but anyway, I'm calling to see. So I'm pretty much, long story short, a solo operator. I've been in business for 5 years. This year, I'm barely starting to make profit after all of my past years of losses and pretty much reinvestment into the company. I just wanted to ask. So right now, for the months of June and July, of course, obviously we pretty much generally had a slowdown across the board, I would assume. But my question would be is how much would you assume that I should be allocating into marketing? Because right now my current pipelines were Andy Leads, Thumbtack, and then of course Google Ads. But I've seen slowdown on all of those. And then I also do Facebook groups as well, but I haven't seen any results as of yet. Right now, I just did 150 lawn signs, and then of course I ordered about 1,000 door hangers. Do you think I should ramp up the guerrilla marketing, or do you have any more tips for any other pipelines of marketing that I can do?
Yeah, absolutely. Like this time of year for a lot of people, especially if you're in the northern areas of the country, you're going to have during heat times is when the grass starts slowing down, mowing customers start to cancel or they go to biweekly. And so what you have to do at this point is realize that spending money right now, although it is enticing and you should potentially do it, especially if you have less time than you do money. So if you have a lot of money and you don't have a lot of time, spending money on marketing is not a bad idea right now. However, the reason there are less leads is because the demand for our services is becoming lower. This can be said for any time of the year where it slows down for you, including the winter. And so spending money for marketing, although it makes sense to fill your schedule, realize that your customer acquisition cost is going to be higher when demand is lower. The natural supply and demand curve, all right? If there is no demand and no one needs your services, it's going to cost more money to get leads. Your customer acquisition cost is going to go up. We talk about this all the time. Your customer acquisition cost is the inverse of demand, which means when demand is high, your customer acquisition cost is going to be low. Think spring rush. When everyone needs our services, you can literally pick up customers for nickels on the dollar in terms of throwing up YouTube ads or Facebook ads or Google ads or Nextdoor, Thumbtack, or whatever you're doing. And so when things get slow, realize you're fighting the supply and demand curve by spending money on marketing, and you're going to pay a higher customer acquisition cost. That's fine, assuming you have money. If you don't have money, what you want to buckle down on is direct marketing, like Instant Quote door hangers. They get a price in front of the customer, and they can immediately respond to and get a work. Or, and this is the one that you definitely should be doing, Instant Quote, not Instant Quote door hangers, as much as one-click estimate emails, and that is emailing all of your database with a link that when they click on it, they're asking for an estimate. Because that database that you have built, maybe you have hundreds, if not thousands of people inside your CRM, you should be able to email all of them, and they already know, like, and trust you. You're gonna get like a 60 to 70% open rate, assuming you do the email correctly, and you're gonna pitch one service, one call to action, and that call to action is not call you, email you, text you. It is one thing. Click this link if you want an estimate. And that link is then gonna send you an email back to your office via an automation that is going to say, hey, this person wants an estimate for mulch install, property cleanup, paver patio install. Fill in the blank of what service you're pitching, but have one call to action and one service that you pitch inside that email. I promise you, if you do that, you're going to get leads, especially if you haven't been farming them, i.e., keeping them warm month after month after month. I recommend at least one of these a month. If you're slow, go ahead and do two. I used to say don't do more than one a month. I'm seeing people, across the board in Copilot CRM that are using it, sending out every 2 weeks, and they're getting leads every single time, and they're not spending any money on marketing, and they're getting projects that they want on the schedule. When they want to pitch mulch, they do a mulch email, they get mulch leads. When they want to do more cleanups, property cleanups, they do a one-click estimate email for cleanups. What happens? They get 5, 10, 15, 20 leads that come in from people that are highly likely to buy because you've already done work for them in the past. So keeping your existing database inside of your CRM warm is extremely important. So if you don't have a CRM that bulk emails and then allows for that tagging feature, I don't know what else to say. Check out Copilot CRM, I guess.